Narrator: a new law in India has stirred intense debate, sparked protests, and triggered fears within the Muslim community. It's called the Waqf Amendment Bill, 2024. But what exactly is it, and why is it so controversial? Before diving into the controversy, let's understand what Waqf actually means. In Islamic law, a Waqf is a religious endowment, a property or asset donated for a charitable or religious cause. It could be a mosque, a graveyard, a school, or even a piece of land whose income is used to support the poor. In India, these Waqf properties are managed by Waqf boards, set up under the Waqf Act, 1995. These boards operate under the Ministry of Minority Affairs and are largely composed of Muslim members, given the religious nature of these trusts. Now enter the Waqf Amendment Bill, 2024, passed by both houses of Parliament. The bill introduces several major changes: inclusion of non-Muslims in Waqf boards. The amendment allows non-Muslim members to be part of the Waqf boards. This is a huge shift from earlier norms where only Muslims could be part of these boards, to preserve the religious nature of the Waqf. Central government authority over disputes. The bill gives the union government the power to decide ownership in disputes involving Waqf properties, sidestepping the courts in some cases. Stricter oversight and audit powers. It strengthens audit and financial regulation of the boards, allowing more central scrutiny of how Waqf assets are leased, sold, or used. On the surface, it may seem like administrative reform. But many see it as a direct interference in religious matters. Let's break down the key concerns. Religious autonomy. Muslim organizations like the All India Muslim Personal Law Board, MPLB, say this bill violates the Islamic principle that only Muslims can manage Waqf. Fear of land takeovers. Waqf boards manage over 6 lakh properties in India, many of them undocumented or centuries old. Critics fear the government could now reclaim or reassign these lands, especially if there are ownership disputes, something that's alarmed many religious leaders. Legal and constitutional challenge. The Congress Party and several regional opposition groups have called the bill unconstitutional, and plan to challenge it in the Supreme Court. The response on the ground has been fierce. Protests have broken out in cities like Hyderabad, Lucknow, and parts of Kerala and Maharashtra. Religious scholars warn this could set a precedent for similar laws affecting temple and church trusts. Others point out that not even Islamic nations allow non-Muslims to manage Waqf properties. Still, some support the bill, arguing that many Waqf boards have been plagued by corruption and political appointments. Involving non-Muslims and increasing scrutiny could bring transparency and modernization. So what's the government's defense? Home Minister Amit Shah and BJP leaders say, this bill is not about religion, it's about cleaning up corruption and ensuring that the benefits of Waqf reach the people they're meant for. They cite numerous cases where Waqf lands were leased illegally or misused by politicians, and argue that tighter regulation is long overdue. As of now, the bill awaits the president's assent to become law. But the legal and political battle is just beginning. Petitions are being prepared for the Supreme Court. Minority groups are mobilizing nationwide campaigns to spread awareness. And tensions over the communal implications of this bill are expected to rise in the run-up to the 2026 state elections. The Waqf Amendment Bill, 2024 has opened a Pandora's box, where questions of governance clash with matters of faith. Is it reform or interference? Transparency or tyranny? Only time, and perhaps the courts, will tell. What's your take? Should religious boards include members from outside their faith, or is this a slippery slope? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more deep dives like this.